Yo, it is the stock market recap where I teach you technical analysis and also recap what happened in the stock market the previous week. So let's check out the charts and see what has happened and if we could potentially see anything that can happen the next week. Yo, big thank you to you for sharing. Thank you for the word of mouth. Thank you for everything to help me grow. I appreciate it. Truly, I appreciate it. Thank you for checking me out every single week. And also, don't forget the pre-sale for my online reading chart class. That ends on 12/8. So that is going to be December 8th, last day for the signups. So if you haven't yet, make sure you hit that link below. Get yourself signed up. More information will come out later. I will be sending an email out. It will be a live event. So after the 8th, there'll be a link sent to you in order to attend that class. Be recorded. And if you do miss it, then at least I can send you the link so you can have it. So make sure you check that out. Hit the link below. I'll see you there. All right. Let's check out the charts. Let's go to these chart streets. Yeah. All right, the S&P closed at 4,697.96. Record high is 4,718.50. So that's roughly $20 off from what that high is, and that's not too bad. S&P has hung out around that $4,700 target that we set originally, and that's looking okay. As far as the 20-day moving average, it's about the same distance that it has been this entire run. So I really don't have any concerns right now with the S&P doing anything weird or whatever. It looks good. It's continuing to stay in line. I'm with it. S&P's been near that $4,700 target. I'm good. Nothing really to see here. So that's the S&P. Let's check out the Russell, and we use ticker IWM. IWM closed at 232.72. Record high is 244.46. I really do not like this price action, to tell you the truth. It has strong breakout, decent volume on it, and all of a sudden now everything's just kind of falling back. And it's looking to see it might test out its breakout point around that 230 area. I wouldn't be surprised next week if IWM does end up getting near 230 again. I like it around the 232 area only because that is where it used to consistently hit at. And you can see here around this area, it was 233 or so. So these are near the old highs. In the technical world, that's all right. Usually when you get a breakout, a test of the old highs is acceptable, and this is acceptable. I wish this would have ran a little bit harder before it did that, but you don't control the market. You only know that it's going to move, and that's okay. So we'll see if next week tests out at 230, and if it does, then we know where the line in the sand is. So we'll keep an eye on it. That is the Russell. Let's check out now the Dow, and we use $DJI as the ticker. So the Dow closed at 35,601.98. Record high is 36,565.73. And the Dow did something similar where it moved lower from its recent breakout. Last week was its record high. This week we started to fall back some. I did adjust this line. It used to be around this area or so, but I moved it up. It's only because I had more contact in this area, and we also are starting to test out that area again. So remember, when you do your support and resistance lines, they're not going to be exact. They're all arbitrary. Don't let anybody tell you different. It's a zone. I moved mine in order to adjust for what I recently have seen, and it's all right. Don't feel bad about it. The Dow looks okay. There's nothing wrong going on here. We're testing out old highs. We're gonna see how it looks next week. It's still above its 20-day moving average. I'm okay with it. That's the Dow. Now let's lastly check out Nasdaq. Now it's ticker NDX. The Nasdaq closed at 16,573.34. Record high is 16,625.86. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen. All the indexes, the Nasdaq has been the one to show some strength here. We're roughly about $50 off from its high, and it was made, look, the most recent trading week, which is pretty cool. So the Nasdaq, the tech sector, you might want to continue to hold that one in your portfolio as it is continuing to show strength. That's it for the recap this week, so let's check it out. S&P. The S&P hung out around our 4,700 target. There's no signs of it moving lower currently, and it is well within line of its trend. So it still looks pretty good. I got no problems there. The Russell, however, has showed the biggest sign of weakness by receding from its recent high. It's now testing out where it recently broke out from, and that's going to either be a sign of strength or weakness depending on what the results of that test will be. So we're going to continue to keep an eye on that. The Dow also looks pretty good. It receded from its highs, however, it's also testing out its area that it broke out from. And then the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq is the strongest of the four, where it continued to power forward and it made new highs this recent trading week. So out of the four, the Nasdaq has been the strongest. The Russell has traditionally been the weakest. I don't like that the Russell is the weakest. It's usually a sign of something to come, but we got to get that proved out. So that's it. Get outside. Fresh air and water, your body requires it. Love and laughter. Get that this weekend. We're heading into the holiday. Make sure that you prepare for that. All right? I will check you later. Enjoy your weekend. Peace.